Radiothon, live from the Hackensack Meridian Health Theater at the Count Basie Center for the Arts in Red Bank. Sponsored by Ashley Home Stores of Central Jersey and Staten Island. 94.3 The Point.
Hey, it's Matt Ryan live with the Point family and the Count Basie Center for the Arts family and everyone listening. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Mraz is with me.
Hey, thanks so much, man.
You know, I think it's so appropriate, and it's amazing how it all came together. It was completely a coincidence that Giving Tuesday happened when you were going to be here at the Basie.
Indeed.
For 2 sold-out shows, might I add.
Super cool.
Because your whole vibe, not only with your music, but you know, how you conduct yourself is just peace and love.
I try.
And you know, that's what we're trying to do with Giving Tuesday with the first responders, and especially right here at home, you know,
Sure.
the police, fire, and EMT, making sure that they can enjoy shows here at the Basie free of charge with their families, because they're always protecting us and having our back. So how do you keep that mentality going all of the time?
Well, giving is a great way to just get out of your head and to be love. I mean, that's really a great way to do it. Listening is another great way to be love. So whenever I'm challenged, you just go out and doing good equals feeling good. So go out and do something good.
Makes sense. That makes sense. And with the merch that you have, a very unique, interesting idea behind that. Tell us about it.
Are you referring to the recycled merch?
Yeah.
Okay, so this comes from, and this happens to a lot of bands. You end up at the end of a tour with a lot of leftover t-shirts that people didn't buy.
Okay.
Well, what do you do with that? I mean, we would donate it for years, but there's a thing called fast fashion, which the music industry is a part of, where you make a t-shirt really quickly and it doesn't sell. So we've partnered up with a company called Organic Sound that helps us recycle our shirts. We literally thrash our shirts, shred them, and then are able to weave new yarn.
Wow.
By adding organic cotton yarn. And we just make a brand new item out of it.
That's so
so
cool.
Instead of it ending up in the landfill, we give it another go.
Right on. And at all of your shows, you can pick up this merch and learn more about it, right?
That's right. Well, at our shows, you can just bring your old t-shirts as well.
Yeah, that's right.
We are your donation center. So
Right.
It's always good to purge the dresser drawers and the closets, you know. You can only hold on to so many things, right?
It's true, it's true.
And look, if you're gonna ever park that Ferrari in the garage, you gotta clean out the garage.
You're right.
You gotta make room for all the new in your life.
So this isn't new in your life, but I just found out myself. Avocados.
Yeah, avocados.
How did that all come about?
It was an accident. It could have been anything. But I moved out to an agricultural area just outside of town, and I became inspired by my farmer friends and started planting trees. And the trees that were already on the property when I moved out there were avocado trees. So as the landowner, it was my responsibility to take care of them. And I've just learned so much from that. So now we've diversified through the years, and we have over 40 different fruit varieties, all fruit trees. And you can get them on MrazFamilyFarms.com.
Sweet.
But our shipping season is over, but we will be starting again after the new year, and they make great gift boxes.
Now, do you find that, you know, we were talking about how like sometimes negativity can overcome you, and how like your feeling of peace and love is always a constant for you. Is that like a happy place for you on the farm? Is that somewhere you can chill?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because the trees, they kind of need you, certainly in agriculture, because none of the trees that in my area are native to the area. You know, in agriculture, farmer plants something specifically to grow it. So the plant relies on the farmer, and the farmer relies on the plant. So it's really a beautiful symbiotic relationship between man and nature out there.
Any music inspired by that?
Sure, because you sing along, you hum along, or you just get great ideas because you have such a quiet mind or a quiet space. The TV's not on in the background. You control the dialogue, essentially. So a lot of great song ideas come from that.
So out in California, of course, we've got the wildfires, and you know, first responders key in keeping that under control.
Yep.
So you know, it really all comes full circle. So I hope everything out there is okay for you and your family and everyone out in California. And it's just you know, the first responder family is just a huge family, whether you're here in Monmouth or Ocean or throughout the country. And you know, as we wrap up Giving Tuesday, I want to go back to something you said, because I think it's very true. This is a day we set aside to give, and you know, we have great partners like Citi that are matching the donations. But any day is a good day to give.
That's
right.
right.
You know, like you said, you give and you get back in terms
right.
of, you know, the love. So thank you so much for saying that, and you know, keeping the positive vibes going, because that's really what your music's all about. That's what I take.
Well, that's what I try. You know, I turn to music to cheer myself up, or when I've lost my way, I turn to music and I just feel powerful again, because I'm creating a song, creating something. And then to be able to bring those messages onto the stage, the ones that transformed me, maybe there's enough medicine in the music that they might transform a listener, or at least inspire them to live or give the way they truly want to.
You're an awesome man, Jason Mraz. Thank you for being on the air, and thanks for being here at the Cal Basie Center for the Arts, getting ready for your show, which is coming up in just a little bit.
Just about an hour.
Sold out nights, which is awesome. We always love having you here, and thanks a lot for being on with 94.3 The Point.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, we're checking traffic right now. Monmouth and Ocean County's roads first. Then it is Jasmine.
94.3 The Point.
Thanks.